Attention, all new channels. This is really, I'm talking to the gardening channels, but this is for anyone that's starting out a new channel and that would like to know how to build their channels bigger and get people to watch. Watch at the end of this video and I'm going to give you some tips on how to build those channels bigger. But you got to put the time in if you want to grow your channels. So please watch the video to the end and get some tips on how to grow those channels bigger. I saw some very tiny channels out here this week. I went over and gave a lot of love and support, and I have some great information for you to grow those channels. I cannot believe it that I put up my garden tour Saturday without putting my co-hostesses in the video. So I'm giving them a special little video and shout out for these two awesome gardening channels that are always here giving me love and support and joining in with Garden Tour Saturday 2023. Now anyone can join in this any Saturday. It doesn't matter what time, just put that hashtag in. Well, Patricia is one of my awesome friends. I've been following her probably about 2 or 3 years. It's been several years. And now I am doing this garden tour Saturday, every Saturday. And she is my co-hostess. And she does great gardens, food gardens, flower gardens. She's like me. She loves her gardens. And she gives a lot of great tips. And she's really good at what she does. Now, my other awesome friend, I'm going to share with you in just a minute. But let's talk about Patricia a little bit more since we have a little more time than usual. Because I forgot to put her in my video. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Patricia. Don't feel bad. I forgot my other co-hostess too. I think I was just in such a rush to get the video put together. I forgot to add it to the front. Oh well, it happens. And Grandma sometimes forgets things that are very important and she feels bad. Now, Patricia does a lot of different things in her gardens. She grows from seeds like Grandma. I do grow a lot from seeds. But she's a real gardener. I'm the fake gardener. I just throw the seeds out and what happens, happens. She really takes it seriously. As you can see, they're in their little containers. And when they get big and strong enough, she puts them out in her garden. She grows beautiful, beautiful flowers in her garden. And she joined in with Alice in Wonderland and made some fairy gardens out. Some fairy gardens and some miniature gardens and added some little bits of whimsy in her garden for Alice in Wonderland. She's a great hostess and she's always helping me out so much and gives me a lot of great information. And she does some cooking videos sometimes. And look at that wonderful smile. She's always full of inspiration. She also does shorts. She has a lot of wonderful stuff growing in her garden. So please go check her out and see what she does every single week. Plus, she does coloring with me also on Coloring Party with Friends on Monday. So she is a great, great friend. She joins in with a lot of other channels. I don't know how she does as much as she does. She is always doing something. Now, let's go check out my other co-host. Now, growing on Vancouver Island, she hasn't been doing her channel as long. I'm not quite sure when she started it. Maybe a year and a half ago, the last year or two. I've been watching her for about a year, and how I ran across her, I do a lot of fairy gardens, and I found someone that did fairy gardens like I did. So I started watching her channel really a lot. And she does all kinds of like fairy gardens, she does flower gardens, she does vegetable gardens, and she really is a gardener, not like the fake grandma gardener. Half the time I don't even know what I'm growing, and she'll leave me little comments and tell me the name of the plants I have. And I really do appreciate that you do that. I'm not taking that as an insult. I'm taking it as help. So I know some people get oversensitive when people are trying to help them. I'm not one of those people. As long as you do it nicely and you're just trying to help me, I'm not going to be offended because I need all the help I can get. And a lot of times I'll even say, please help me. What bug is this? What plant is this? Because I don't know. Because I'm a fake gardener. I throw stuff out. I plant stuff. If it makes it, it makes it. In my garden, you got to be a tough plant or you're not going to get the love. You're going to be dying. So I have a lot of strong, healthy plants because of the way I am. But this is a real gardener. She does a lot of experiments to see what works, what doesn't work. She is in Canada, Vancouver Island, and she has to deal with a lot of cold and snow that I do not have to deal with. I live in Southern California, and my weather, you can grow year-round here something. I'm not saying everything because we are so hot in the summer, a lot of things die. But we don't have a lot of rain here, except for this year. Now, let's see all the things she's done just in the last couple days. She did a fairy garden for a Fairy Garden Thursday, because she's a great friend. And she doesn't always put a fairy garden up. She, works really hard. She works full-time, and she still has time to do a little bit of YouTube. But she does get a garden video up, I think, at least a couple times a week. She's really good, very informative, and gives great ideas and great tips. A great channel to watch. So go over there and watch Growing on Vancouver Island. And she is super, super sweet, as you can see by her beautiful face and big smile. And she is just so fun to watch. And of course, she's got her dog that's always in her videos, and he is the cutest thing. I mean, he will not leave her garden alone. I don't know how she keeps her garden looking so, so good with that dog. I mean, he looks like he wants to eat everything up in her garden. It's so funny watching him. And when he won't behave, she says, "Do you want to go back in the house?" And I almost start laughing. And it also brings back sad memories. Our little dog passed away probably like 5-6 months ago now, but he used to go out and garden with me. He was my garden buddy. Every time I went out into my garden, he would go with me and he would be there. And I have pathways all the way through my garden. And he would, stay on the pathways, and he never messed anything up. And he was just a joy. But her dog, the dog's beautiful, well-behaved, except he just loves her garden a little too much. And she takes us on walks around Vancouver Island, and she's just an awesome, awesome channel. Go check her out. Okay, I'm just talking way too much like usual. So sorry, both of you. I forgot to add you to my videos today on my garden tour. I'm sorry. I have a second part because I just talk too much and want to share too much, so my video is too long. So today's garden tour, we're getting 3 videos up. 2 of the garden that I rushed too hard to put up, and 1 talking about my awesome co-hostesses. Well, I'm going to let you go. Hugs and kisses from Grandma Sandy. See you guys next Saturday. We do it every Saturday. Anyone that wants to join in. It's open to anyone. Just jump in. Put the hashtag Garden Tour Saturday 2023. See if you can make some new friends. I got a lot of new gardening friends that I've found lately that have small channels. Hey, get over here. Check out these gardening posts. I have a lot of friends. So let's see if we can, you can make some new friends over here. And like I said, both my co-hostesses are awesome gardening channels. So you better go check them out and leave them a comment, for they'll come back and leave you a comment. That's how you build your channel bigger. Come on, let's get those channels bigger. And let's see some comments. Now, I'm going to tell all of you, I need comments if you want me to keep talking about your channel. Or if you want me to come over and look at your channel. Or if you want me to leave a comment for your channel, I need the same love back to mine. So I know some of these new channels don't understand that. So if you want those channels to grow, you got to leave comments. You got to go do the watch time. You got to go check out these channels and look at the playlist and see who's doing what. You go find a lot of gardening channels, you get gardening friends. So go check out my friends. Go check out that playlist. Check out my co-hostesses. Leave comments on every single video. Go down the list of comments on my channel today and go to each one of those channels that left a comment for me and leave a comment for them. Even if you don't like their content, at least make a little effort. See if you can get them interested in gardening. I have a lot of friends that come over and check out my videos, and they're not even gardening channels. But I still go over and I check out what they do. Now, I don't watch everyone's videos. I want to be honest. If it's nothing I like, I'm not going to watch it. But I like a lot of things besides gardening and fairy gardens, as you're going to see. Anyone new to this channel knows that I have something new and different every day. There has got to be something that I do that you might like. Just go find it and look for it. Well, I'll see you soon again. And come on, you new garden channels. Let's start building those channels bigger and stronger.